Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that opener analysis on Analysis Player on the Course on YouTube exclusively on there. We're going to talk about the Golden State Warriors picking up their first win of the season against the Los Angeles Lakers, 119 to 109. A much needed win for them. At the end of the day, that's something that they were looking forward to and something that they ended up getting. The Lakers ended up losing the first quarter 28-22, but they won the second quarter 32-27. You thought it would be a competitive game until that third quarter ended up happening where the Warriors won it 35-25 and they was able to hold on to the lead by winning that quarter, but then they ended up losing the fourth quarter by 30-29. But they basically never really trailed or really never had too much of a problem with the Lakers. The Lakers had problems with their offense. They were just taking a lot of hard and difficult shots and missing some easy ones, while the Warriors were just able to get to the free throw line a lot. That ended up working out for them because they was able to make a lot of them. Plus, the Lakers got there a lot, but they didn't make a lot of them. Plus, they didn't make a lot of their threes either. But those shots does matter against a team like Golden State that can get hot or they can, burn you if you don't take advantage of the opportunities that can be there for you. So let's talk about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler played 34 minutes. He was 7 to 14 from the field. He ended up going 1 to 2 from three, 16 to 16 from the free throw line. They even hurted him in the fourth quarter because he didn't miss any of them. He ended up having 31 points. He ended up having 4 assists and 5 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive with a steal. He also had a turnover and 4 personal fouls. And like everybody in the starting lineup was fouling. But it just show you how hard it is to play defense in this era. He was a plus 20 and plus minus. The player of the game for the winning team is definitely Jimmy Butler. Draymond Green, 28 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He had a big 3 to get them back to where they needed to be able to close out the Lakers, who was trying to make a late run, but it never really materialized anything. He also did a good job passing the ball, finished with 9 assists, and he also had 7 rebounds, with 1 being offensive. He also had a steal and 2 blocks. Draymond got to do his thing defensively, even though he got caught slipping a couple times with the personal fouls. He finished with 5 of them, 8 points, plus 20 and plus minus for him. Jonathan Kuminga looked like he fit a little bit better. 32 minutes, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive with 6 assists and a steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 4 and plus minus. It can be that way. If you're going to play against Kuminga, you want him to shoot. They allowed him to do that. He was able to make them pay today. But, you got to give up something on this beautiful stage of basketball that they was playing on. And Kuminga really hurted them in this game, especially with his passing also. So, maybe they just look at it and try to find a different game plan. Steph Curry took a lot of tough ones, but he did go also 8 of 8 from the free throw line and 3 of 9 from 3 and 6 of 14 from the field, 32 minutes for him. He did get 23 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 3 steals, and a block. He only had 2 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 1 and plus minus. This is another great game from him. You know what to expect from Steph. He's going to put pressure on you. He's going to force you to make decisions. He's going to force you to give him a lot of attention, and that usually benefits his teammates, and it did tonight. And he does his part. So that's one thing you can't ever say about Steph. He's going to make sure he leaves his impact and his mark on a game at a high level. And Brandon Bazemski, 33 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 7 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with 2 assists and a steal, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a plus 13 and plus minus. He ended up finished with 7 points. Santos, 3 minutes. He did have a turnover, didn't do much else after that because he only played 3 minutes, by the way. Al Horford, 20 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He did have 5 rebounds and assists. He did also have 2 turnovers and 4 personal fouls and was a minus 10 and plus minus and finished with 5 points. You expect him to do a little bit better, but he only played 20 minutes. They didn't really give him the shots that he normally would like. I think he was forcing up some and rushing some. And, the fit will get better the more they play with each other. Quentin Post got on the court, only played 9 minutes. He did get 2 boards and 1 assist, but since he didn't attempt a shot or a free throw, he finished with no points, but he did also have a personal foul with a +5 and plus minus. Buddy Hield, 22 minutes, 6 of 11 from the field, 5 of 10 from three, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, a +5 and plus minus. He led that bench with 17. If he's shooting the threes, he's going to really gun them. He was able to knock them down today. We know he can be a little hot and a little cold, but shooting can be that way. So I'm not going to say it like he should get blamed for it. He's on this team for a reason. He's still on this roster for a reason. He's been one of the best shooters for a reason for multiple years, and he did it real well today. Gary Payton continues to just play his game of let me be out here for defense and let me just try to get easy opportunities when it comes to scoring, and that he did today. He only took 6 shots and made 3 of them. That's a good game. 0-1 from three. He did have 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive with an assist and a steal and a block. He also had 3 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. It was a +3 and plus minus with 6 points. Will Richard, 14 minutes, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, a -1 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points. 38 of 78, 48% from the field. 17 of 40, 42% from three. 26 of 29, 89% from the free throw line. 40 rebounds, 29 assists, 10 steals, 4 blocks, 18 turnovers, and 27 personal fouls. For them, the Warriors, they did what they had to do, and I feel like the Lakers were just taking some bad shots, and it just helped the Warriors stay ahead, and then it was just about getting to the finish line for them. But when you look at the Lakers, it was a Luka show. Whatever Luka wanted to do, he was able to do it. But like I said, he did have some troubles making the threes today. But look at the type of threes he was taking. Sometimes they fall. Sometimes you go cold. And Luka went cold tonight. And if he would have made a couple more, this would have been a more interesting game. But it didn't happen. 7 of 10 from the free throw line for Luka. 2 of 10 from three. 17 of 27 from the field. 40 minutes, 12 rebounds, 43 points, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. 2 steals, 1 block. He only had 3 turnovers, which was really good, and 1 personal foul, -8 and plus minus. Luka, the Wonder Boy, the Don Doncic, he's a superstar. He's one of the greatest players in this game today, and they had no way to slow him down or stop him besides, like I said, let him take the threes. I'm gonna be by you. I'm going to contest it to the best of my ability, but we rather you take that shot than take anything easier than that, especially if you're going to take it further behind the three-point line like he was doing today. Got to give up something, like I said before. Austin Reeves, it looked like he had a bad game, but he actually had a good one. 9 of 16 from the field, but he went 1 of 5 from three, and he also went 7 of 10 from the free throw line. He finished with 26. Made a couple of his shots late in the game, but by then it was just to make a push. The run didn't really materialize into anything. 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 9 assists, 2 steals, 5 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, and a -14 and plus minus. Rui stuck to his game. 35 minutes for him, 3 of 6 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts. And he did shoot the ball decently today. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a -6 and plus minus 9 points. DeAndre Ayton didn't get a double-double, but he did get double figures in points with 10, 5 of 7 from the field. It looked like he was out there missing a lot of shots, but he didn't. They were just so easy. You thought he'd make all of them, but he also did miss all of his free throws, going 0-2 there. 6 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 block, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a -4 and plus minus for him. And then Gabe Vincent drained a 3, but missed the rest, so he finished 1 of 4 there. And that was all his field goal attempts, and he took no free throws. 28 minutes, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, and a -5 and plus minus. Jared Vanderbilt, 12 minutes, 0-4 from the field, 0-2 from three. 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, a -4 and plus minus for him. That was just a bad game. You expect more from him. You need more from him, and we'll see what he do in the future. Jake LaRavia, 16 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 0-2 from the free throw line, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 personal foul, and a -5 and plus minus. Jackson Hayes, 14 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, -6 and plus minus 4 points. And then Marcus Smart, 22 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a +2, and plus minus. He had the most points off the bench with 9, and he can score a little bit. His 3-point shot, you want more from it. Hopefully he can make it at a decent clip this season, but he didn't do that tonight. But he still was able to find a way to help the team offensively, which is something that he can be hit or miss with in general. But it looks like he's going to be a good fit on this team. I think all the guys off the bench, they played their role and stuck to what they're good at, whether it helped or not. So you can't really be mad at them, is basically what I'm saying. 42 of 77, 54% from the field, 8 of 32, 25% from 3, 17 of 28, 60% from the free throw line. They missed a lot of shots, including from the free throw line. That's why they ended up losing this one, but they also had 39 rebounds, 23 assists. They lost the assist battle and the rebound battle. They did have 7 steals. They lost that one. They had 2 blocks. They lost that one. 19 turnovers. They had more. And then 21 personal foul. They had less than the Warriors on that part. But they shot less free throws than the Warriors, so it didn't really matter anyway. But at the end of the day, good game. A good start. Luka's looked like he's serious. He looks like he's going to dominate. Got to continue to work on that 3-point shot, as well as a lot of the other Lakers. That has to be something that they're going to have to be good at, including the free throw shooting. But their defense was bad. I feel like they let the Warriors do what they wanted to do. They bailed the Warriors out a little bit too much defensively. And on top of that, they just seemed like they was a little lost sometimes offensively and defensively out there. And that can be a problem when you're going against the better teams, because they're going to expose you and they're going to turn that into opportunities for themselves. And the Warriors did that. They seemed like they was more focused. They seemed like they was more prepared. They seemed like they knew what they was doing. And they seemed like they had a lot of things that the Lakers just wasn't ready for. And that ended up helping them lose this game. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get analysis when it first come out. Not only did I do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics, I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage shits too. Plus, I got over 3,000 plus videos that's already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. Plus, I upload videos basically each and every day, so you always have a chance to see something, and that gives you something that can fill that void that you might have for the game of basketball. And I love making content. Maybe you like the content I make, like my subscribers, and you can become a fan also and a supporter. Thank y'all for supporting me in the past and the present, and hopefully y'all continue to support me in the future. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continue to come back. And all I can say is I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going for now. Peace. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. And all at the end of the day, y'all stay blessed up. Make sure y'all stay good. And I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow.